Hi guys, happy festive season. I know it's busy. We are all out there having fun, going to parties, and I know a lot of us are going to be traveling, and some of us are going to be staying in hotels for the first time. And sometimes we find ourselves doing things. You get to a hotel, next thing you are making the bed, you wanna impress Bay, you wanna wash the windows, or you see something and you're like, it's my room, it's my hotel, I paid for it. I'm gonna take these curtains back home with me. So what I've done for you, because Thenjiwe cares, is I've got a friend of mine who works in the hotel industry in one of the best hotels in South Africa. So he knows what to do. He's gonna be here and we're gonna be telling you about hotel etiquette, how to behave in a hotel. What can you do? What can you not do? And so guys, as I promised you, I have a friend of mine here, part1, who is a guest relations manager in one of the biggest hotel chains here in South Africa. And I'm gonna ask him all those questions to help you out for when you go and sleep or spend time in a hotel.
Yeah.
Pius.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much for having me. I've always wanted to be on your shows. I always watch them. So eventually,
see, people watch
I
my
made
shows.
it. Yeah.
Please explain, what is it that you do?
So as a guest relations manager, I mainly deal with two things: guest complaints and guest compliments. So basically, I have to make sure that all guest expectations are exceeded from before they come to the hotel, to when they arrive, to when they are here, to when they depart, to when they've left the hotel, because the guest experience is very important. So I deal mainly with VIP guests.
People like,
of course, very, very, very important guests.
Not NIPs.
not that other guests are not important, but of course we've got hierarchies and salutations, of course, that we need to take care of. Sometimes it's just our regular guest that needs extra special care, etc., etc. So where I come in as well, where I say I deal mainly with guest complaints and compliments, is to basically, a guest comes to me and let me know the challenges of something that we need to fix as a hotel, or just their ideas of things that we need to do. And then with compliments, of course, them complimenting whatever they compliment the hotel for, whether it's staff, the service, the hotel itself, and the Cape Town city in terms of South Africa. And it's been going quite well. I mean, I've been doing this since 2002, from back in Sun City.
You're answering everything, even things I haven't asked.
Yes, because that's the passion I have for what I do.
That's good.
It's basically what happens is, the job that I do, it's ngikhulise ngayikhaya ubuntu ukuthi welcome abantu, izwa abantu ukuthi bathini, be a good listener. Sometimes it's just enough for you to listen to people.
Okay, so this afternoon, what I want to know from you is hotel etiquette.
Yeah.
Because we know it's the festive season. Some people are going to be going to the hotel for the first time. Yeah. Some people are going to be going to hotels for work. Yeah. Some with their blessers, some with boyfriends, sometimes for honeymoon. There are many reasons why we go to hotels. But sometimes we do not know how to behave because we do not know what to do. Yes. So what is it that you can advise people?
Well, it's a festive season, it's a crazy season, it's silly season, it's happy season, it's people are ready to spend money, people are ready to be happy, people are ready to do whatever that you can suggest. So basic things that I would say to people during this time of year is please relax, because you have all kinds of people around you. You have people who are here on leisure, mainly on leisure. People who are here still on business, and it depends on where you're coming from as a traveler. Are you a local traveler? And as local, which parts of South Africa are you coming from? And also, if you're an international traveler, where are you coming from, and what's your expectations of where you're going? Sometimes, of course, with the hotel chains, you get linked to that and people expect more as they book.
The things I want to know are things like, now I'm in a hotel room, I've paid loads of money, you've given me the key, and I've got 25 friends that live locally that want to come and visit me.
That's not a problem. People can visit you. So simple things as per hotel etiquette is, it's important to know and understand the rules of the hotel. For instance, if you book a family room and it's stipulated that a family is 2 adults and 2 kids, That's what it needs to be. It's either that or less. If you have friends coming to visit you, hotels work differently. It's important that when you bring them, you register them at the reception desk, at the front desk, so the hotel does know that you have guests that are here, so that if anything happens with them or to them, you are there also knowing what's happening and you are responsible for it.
But then when you say hotels stipulate how many people, for example, when you book, say, a double room, and it says for 2 people,
yes,
but you are a Zulu man with 3 wives,
then you need to book rooms that are going to be fitting for everyone, because then
remember, but which rooms? Because a family room says 2 adults and 2 children.
No, because the hotel is not going to change its stipulations, because it's linked with health and safety.
So my blesser friends and my Zulu men with many wives, it's 1 wife at a time.
If you're coming with all the wives, or get them each a room, so that not all of them are in one room.
And then you keep visiting. That's a lot of money for one family. Yes, you keep visiting.
You keep. I mean, as a polygamist, you have different homes as well. This one's got her own house. This one's got her own house. These are the rules of polygamy itself. You need to be able to afford them. So also at the hotel, you can't crunch all of them in one room.
Okay. When it comes to noise, what can you advise? Because sometimes we go to hotels and all I want to do is party. I want to have a party all night long. I don't care about the neighbor. If you wanted to sleep, you should have stayed at home. We're here to have fun.
Well, the nice thing about a hotel is, as much as you are here to have fun and enjoy yourself, there's also times that you can't do that, because you need to be considerate of other guests that are here to visit. So if you make excessive noise, security is going to come knocking to your door to request you to keep it down. Similar to your neighbors back at home. So if you make excessive noise over a certain time, that's now beyond what the hotel accepts. So that's unacceptable.
And then what happens in situations where I am the one complaining about the noise, and you are my neighbor is making the noise? The security go to their room and they just bribe them.
Yeah.
They give them money.
The nice thing about this as well is that if the hotel sees that security isn't really handling the situation correctly, we can also go. I can also come and speak to the guests and say, listen, this and this and this is not allowed. May you please keep it down. And if you found out that security personnel has been bribed, that's something that we will deal with as a hotel. But my job as guest relations manager is to ensure that I speak with the guests in question to say, listen guys, please make sure that you cut down on the noise. It's really something that you can't accept.
When it comes to functions, I've seen a lot of people who are here to get married. How come I can't come here to slaughter my goats? Because that's the function I want to do, but I want to do it in a hotel. I want to honor my grandmother who worked in a hotel for 20 years, and I just want to come and slaughter a goat, just like people come to get married.
Well, it's not that kind of environment, because remember, as much as she works here, it's not her home, you know.
But what if my Sangoma said, for me to be rich, I need to go and slaughter in a hotel, and I come here with my live chicken, and you guys are telling me I can't do it here?
It has to do a lot with health and safety regulations and just what the industry allows. So some of the things, as much as there might be culture to the next person, it's just in terms of the hotel and the profession that you are in, it's not allowed, unfortunately.
And when it comes to cleaning,
yes,
I come here with my boyfriend, get up in the morning, and as I'm trying to clean the room to impress my bae, someone knocks saying housekeeping, wanting to come in and impress my boyfriend by cleaning. Like, I would never go into your bedroom at home.
Yeah, you see, the nice thing is that it's called a hotel for some of those perks, because you are also here to relax. Someone else is here to do your job, to clean the room, to make you food, to make you feel comfortable. This is a time for you to be comfortable and enjoy just relaxing. Remember, you've also paid to be here. So as much as you are used to doing some of the things at home, like making the bed, cleaning the room, making food, etc., etc., those things can be taken care of by the hotel. That's where you don't have to worry.
When it comes to food now,
yes,
am I allowed to bring my own food, or am I forced to buy from your menu at the hotel, which is usually very expensive?
The nice thing about life and how things are right now is preferences and choices. People choose what they want to eat. People choose where they want to eat. It depends also on which hotel or what kind of hotel you are in and what kind of establishment. Because some establishments are self-catering. So self-catering establishment, you can bring your own
If
food.
it's not a self-catering, it's a hotel.
Yeah.
There's also has a restaurant. I don't like any of their food, or I cannot afford it. Can I bring my own food?
Some hotels, well, most hotels do allow, but we try our best to convince you to support the hotel you're in by buying our food, checking out our breakfast.
Am I allowed to bring my own food? Yes or no?
You can go and purchase food. Because we also need to support the restaurants around us, the businesses around the hotel. But we also encourage that you also support our restaurant here at the hotel as a business establishment.
And checking in and checking out.
Yeah.
Why can't I check out when I arrive? Because sometimes you land in the morning, I'm coming from overseas or anywhere in the world. I've landed on the first flight, get to the hotel, it's 8 in the morning, and they're telling me I must wait until 3.
Well, the nice thing is when you book a hotel, there's stipulated times, the check-in time and check-out time, because that's for the hotel to prepare for your arrival, and that's also for the hotel to prepare for the departure. So before you can come into a dirty room, we need to make sure that this guest has left, and then you give us enough time for us to clean your room. So most hotels, departure time is 11 o'clock and check-in time is 2 o'clock. So from 11 to 2, that's enough time for housekeeping department to turn over and clean the room, so that when you come in, your room is ready. And then it depends also if the hotel is fully booked, if the hotel is busy or not. If the hotel is good enough, you know, in terms of not too busy, they do have those exceptions where they can check you in earlier if possible. So the hotel does its best to make sure that, you know, they make you feel comfortable, and they can do what they can do to make sure that, you know, you check in.
And in places like Cape Town, where there's a shortage of water, how am I guaranteed that I am sleeping on a clean bed? Because I don't know, if someone comes and they spend just one night and then leave, do you still wash the bedding, or do you save water?
Well, the saving water initiatives have been quite good for us. And then in terms of whether we wash or not, yes, we do wash, because
even if someone came just for an hour.
An hour. Well, in terms of that, we do our best to make sure that the rooms are clean, the rooms are ready. Nothing has to deter from the service provided, because in your house, you leave your house to come to a clean place. So this is a hotel. We need to provide clean and friendly environment for you to enjoy.
What happens in terms of, I'm a woman, I come to your hotel at 12 midnight, I'm in a new town, I don't know anything, I don't know, I'm a woman, I just come to your hotel and I get my period. Can the hotel help?
Yes, the hotel can help.
Who do I contact if I need, say, sanitary towels?
Yes, the hotel of course have different ways of dealing with situations. Like some hotels have a call center where you press a number, it goes straight to them, and you let them know what's the situation, and those people will handle it from there, depending on whether you need sanitary pads, whether you need food, or whatever that you need. That call center takes care of all the directive in terms of where should a certain issue be directed to for the correct department to deal with. So that's one of the things we enjoy at the hotels, where there's people literally who are here to make sure that each kind of inquiry or situation is taken care of, and it's their accountability and responsibility to ensure that everything is
so I mustn't feel embarrassed if I need something. I must be able to just call them.
You can be assisted, yes.
And then when it comes to theft, I know people steal a lot in hotels.
Yes.
I know people who've stolen mattresses from hotels, queen bed mattresses. I know people who've stolen fridges, TVs from hotel. I've been to houses where everything is from the hotel, including the carpet.
Yes.
How do you deal with that, and how do you know who stole? Because one guest leaves, another one comes.
Yes. It's a tricky one, because it depends on what they've stolen. And then the security department, together with the hotel, one of the people that deals with that is me, where we would then investigate when did the crime happen, where, how, and just to establish the loopholes and where can we assist, because sometimes guests can say a lot of things which are untrue to try their luck in terms of, oh, okay, let me do this, the hotel can reimburse me or give me money, which is why we really encourage the things like the usage of a safe, which some of the hotels, we have laptop friendly safes where you can lock away your laptop, can lock away all your belongings. It depends also on which countries people come from, because some countries theft is not really a thing, so some people don't care or not necessarily think of storing their belongings away and then theft happens. But more and more, it's negligence. We don't blame guests, we don't blame the staff. It's one of those things that happen.